Good morning, madam. We are from Group 2, and now I will start to present our group project. First, I will introduce ourselves, which is my name is Chai Chala, and our group leader is Wong Siu Ting, and our other group members is Vincent Won. So I will start with our Task 1 preparation for database creation. We have 5 entity tables with the attribute with their respective file type and file size. The driver has the total 149 byte, and for the bus we have 116 byte, and for the event route we have 375 byte, and for the special route we have 145 byte, and for the driver route the total byte is 11 byte. Next, we will have the calculation of the database size. We will have the total size, which is 39.1 MB. After adding all of the table size, next we will calculate the index size by multiply the total with 5% and finally adding it with the total to get the estimated disk size, which is 41.05 MB. Next, I will continue with creating a database. Now I have connected to my system, and then the first step is right-click the database content in the Object Explorer and click the New Database. In the dialog appear here, enter the database name, which is Bus Management System. And we will set the initial size for the bus management system and log data file based on the calculation just now. So we have the 41 and the 5%. And then we will click on the option page. Set the recovery mode as full. And then we will click on the file group. And notice that one file group named primary exists. Make no change to the file group. And then we will click OK. So the database will show at our server.
Okay, my name is Vincent and I will continue the presentation for the task 1, which is create the table according to the table schema, which is there have the 5 table, which is the first one is the table of driver, and all of this is the data type of driver, and the second one is the table of bus, and also this is all the data type of bus. And the third one is the event route, the event route of the data types of this. And the next one is the special route of the data type, this all of this. And the last one is about the driver route, and all of this is the data type of driver route. Next, I will show the data of each of the 5 table, at least 5 data, 5 record, and also I will use the select statement to show all the data. And here is the of the data of these 5 table. And the first one is the data of table of driver. And the second one, this is the table of bus, data of the bus. And the third one, this is the event route, table of data of the event route. And this is for the table of special route of the data. And the last one is, well, the driver route of the data. For the task 2, which is we need to do the managing database security, which is first one I need to create the login 1 and login 2. And here I can show that I have successfully to create the 2 of the login, and which is the first login 1 is which I call it as BMS1, and the login 2 I call it as BMS2. And now I will show it, try to log in as these two login, and I will try to log in BMS1, and it can successfully log in. Then I show the BMS2. It also can successfully log in to this database.
So now we create the login tree for the window authentication. Expand the security on the Object Explorer, and then we right-click the login, and then select the new login, and then click on the search button, and enter the chat name, and then click on the chat name, and then OK, and then select the window authentication, and then click on the OK. So the login tree has been created successfully. So now we log in as login tree, connect. So the login tree has been connected successfully.
Okay, next is we need to assign the system admin onto the stocking one after we successfully to create the logins. And here we can see that we click on the server role and we click on the system admin properties, and here it show the BMS1 is already assigned as a role member, which is successfully to assign it. And we can double check it for the locking, and we click on the DMS1 properties and click on the server roles, and here is the checkbox of the server role, and here is show already tick on the system admin of the checkbox, so which means it's successfully assigned for it. And that's all for my part, and I will pass to Xiaoting to continue the presentation.
Good day, total everyone. My name is Mo Xiaoting, entry number 278263. So now I would like to continue the question 3. So first we expand the database on the Object Explorer, and then we expand the database we want, then we expand the security, and then we right click on the row, then we select the new database row, and then we enter the row name, row 1, then we enter the OK button, and then we expand the row, we expand the database row. So the row 1 has been created successfully. So now we right click on the bus management system, and then we click on the properties, and then we click on the permission, and then we click on the search button, and then we click on the browse, and then we select the row 1, and then OK, and then we find the create table, then we deny the create table, and deny the delete, then we OK. So now we move on to the question 4a. So first we log in as login1 BMS1, and we click on the connect, and then we expand the database, and then we expand the database with one bus management system, and then we expand the security, and then we right click on the user, and then we select the new user, and then we select the user type SQL user with login, and then we enter the username +1, and then we select the login name, and then we click on the browse, and then we select the login1 BMS1, okay, and then we select the membership, and then we check on the DB data reader and check on the row 1, and then we click on OK, and then we expand the user. So browse 1 has been created successfully. So now we move on to the question 4b. And then we expand the database. We expand the database we want, and then we expand the security. And then we right click on the user, select the new user, and then we select the user type SQL user with login, and then we enter the username +2. And then we select the login name, and then we click on the browse. Then we select the login to BMS2. Okay. And then we select the membership, and then we check on the DB owner, and we select the OK. And then we expand the user. So the password has been created successfully. So we move on to the question 5. So for the login as login1 BSS1, we cannot create a table because the permission to row 1 is denied to create a table and delete the table. But for the login 2, we can create a table. So we just log in as login 2 BMS2 connect. Then we expand the database. Then we choose the database we want. New query. And then we create the table bus. Execute. So create executed successfully. So this is the bus ID I created. And then we expand the table. So the bus has been created successfully. So for the question 6, connect to the SDA. So we expand the database. We expand the database we want, bus management system, and then we expand the security. And then we right click on the user, select the new user, and then select the user type, SQL user with login, and then we enter username, +3. Then we select the login name. Then we click on the browse. And then we select the login 1, BMS1. Then we click on the OK. Then we select the membership. We click on the DB owner. And then click OK. So an error message will pop up, show that created field for user +3. The login already has an account under different username. So this is because one login only can access one user's one-to-one relationship between a SQL Server login and a database user. Since the login 1 has been assigned to the user 1 previously, so that's all from our group 2. Thank you.